Next time you see someone calling themselves an influencer, next time you see a list of influencers on a very credible article, think to yourself, how was this made? Influencers are everywhere. Everyone's calling themselves an influencer. Even I'm guilty of calling myself an influencer when I was featured as an influencer last year. But what actually makes a real influencer? What makes a fake influencer? Should you be calling yourself an influencer? Should I be calling myself an influencer? These are all questions I've been thinking a lot about lately, and in this short video I want to share with you some of my thoughts and I want to hear from you. Just before we start, I want to just say that this isn't about calling anyone out. This isn't like I've seen something and I've got annoyed and I want to dig someone out. This is literally me trying to shed some light on the whole influencer space for you and share some of the insights that I found that I was quite shocked by, and just to kind of put us all on a level playing field when it comes to understanding what an influencer is and how are these influencers being identified. One of the main points that this video is all about is about lists of influencers. I'm sure you've all seen on very credible articles the top 20 Snapchatters of 2017, the top 10 social media experts, the top 10 LinkedIn experts. We've all seen these lists. I've been named on a few of them as well myself. But what actually is the methodology behind creating those lists? What is the data backed up to actually identify those people and those featured influencers as the most influential in that space? In a lot of cases, there's no data. There's literally like no data to back this stuff up. It's all the opinions of the contributor who's writing that article. It's just someone's opinions. It's literally someone's opinions on who they think the top influencers are in that certain field. And people are pulling the wool over your eyes. Every time you read these articles, why are they choosing these people as the top 20? Why are they choosing that? And I honestly think one of the big things they're doing it for is to do favours for people they want to do favours for. Like, think about it. These contributors, they want to get in the good books of other people in the industries, so they just list them and then it gives them brownie points. What I really want us all to think about is when we see these lists, question everything. Like, question, how was that list made? What is the method behind getting the data to identify those top influencers? Think about that when you next read a top 20 Snapchatters or top 20 social media experts list. Seriously do this stuff, because the wool is being pulled over your eyes and everyone's being named an influencer. I was named an influencer last year, but there was a ton more influential people than me on that list that should have been on there. So even data-driven lists aren't always, you know, there's flaws in them. There's flaws in these data-driven lists. So what I want you all to think about, next time you see someone calling themselves an influencer, next time you see a list of influencers on a very credible article, think to yourself, how was this made? And it will change the way you think about things. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to hear from you. What makes an influencer for you? Please do comment below, let me know your thoughts on this topic and subscribe. Thanks.